The end of the day, I know who I am.
Welcome. You are listening to
Rainbow TableTalk.
Yes. Yeah. What's
Sorry.
good, y'all?
Hi.
All right, y'all. So
You're so little.
let me host.
Oh, my bad.
Just you when you get regular
You
guests,
really are.
let me host.
Look at her. Like, oh.
Hey, can we get you a stoop?
Ooh, like a little thingy. Like a little
Let me host.
Who wants a chair?
a little chair. Okay, booster. No. Okay.
Guys,
Okay, no.
hello there.
Hi.
No,
No.
I haven't introduced you yet. This is
Sorry.
why I do shows virtually and not with people, because when you do it with them, they think they can just talk all out of
I
turn.
just have to say hello.
Anyways, I am DJ Duchess, and I'm short. Okay, enough of the short jokes.
I'm just saying.
This is the Rainbow Table Talk.
Woo.
Welcome to season 2, episode 2, our mid-year mental health check-in.
Yay. That's good.
If you were
Sorry.
on the little Zoom camera,
I would still say
wouldn't-
yay.
but I wouldn't even have you on screen yet.
Well, then you should have told me to step off scene and come sit down. Like, introduce me the right way.
Honestly, the truth
You're
is,
right.
is
Like,
that
let me go off and then introduce us the right way.
I was about to say, let me go ahead and move.
Go.
All right. Now I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, y'all. You gotta be quiet in the background though.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, y'all. What's good? It's DJ Duchess. This is the Rainbow Table Talk, and this is season 2, episode 2. And I am so excited about our episode tonight. We are doing a mid-year mental health check-in. First and foremost, You know what it is. Hug yourself, love yourself, rub yourself. Because if you don't love you, you can't love nobody else. You know what I'm talking about? So, today, it is my esteemed and prestigious honor to present to you two guests who are going to be on the show. First and foremost, I'm going to introduce to you our regular and what's it called when it's
The
resident. There we go. Like, you know, something like this, like a hospital, like Grey's Anatomy. Our resident friendapist and therapist, licensed mental health counselor, Alexis Thomas. Come on!
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I'm so happy to be here. Like, oh my god! Thank you
Now
so
you can
much.
talk.
That's better.
That's much better.
Oh my gosh! I'm so happy to be here.
All right, guys.
Thank y'all.
You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
All right, awesome.
Awesome.
And
Guess I'll take my fan
without
off.
further ado, he popped up in town on us, so I was like, "Yo, can you come sit through, be on the show with us?" And basically, you can't have a mental health show without a mental health patient.
Mhm.
So, coming to the stage,
Patient.
the Rainbow Table Talk, we got the comedian, the actor, the poet. He raps sometimes. He does graphic designs. He does photography. The Renaissance man, Jose the Hype. Come on down. What is
I don't know where his clothes is.
Hello. Hello.
Who let him out the mental
Thank
health
you.
ward?
I would love to talk about my new book.
No,
Coldest
Plus,
winter
you
ever.
don't even.
I wrote this
Yeah. All right.
about a young black girl
Uh-huh.
who is trying to get as much dick as possible
No,
in New York City.
All right. Listen.
It's an amazing
Oh
novel.
Lord, have
Please
mercy.
make sure you pick it up. My pen name is Sister Soldier. I'm non-binary.
Listen. Let me just do a disclaimer. There are no words tonight that you should necessarily follow. These are just the thoughts and opinions of the Rainbow Table Talk and its affiliates. Not even the Rainbow Table Talk, sometimes just the affiliates. So we're gonna get into it.
How dare you? My novel by
Sister. Don't come in and
Mr.
don't come in and take
Soldier.
over my show.
Okay,
Anyways.
you're right.
Keep it down.
Got it.
All right. So we're gonna do a mental health check-in, like we did, like we always do at this time. Sorry, producer made sangrias. Thanks, producer. A little bit lit. So let's get into it. Alexis,
Let's go.
how art thou?
I am doing well. How are you?
Good. So you try to keep us reined in because you know how we get.
Yeah.
Like two kids in a mall.
I see. I might have to separate you two, get in the middle there.
I would prefer the leash.
What?
The leash. You know how they do the kids with the backpack
Whoa.
leashes?
Whoa.
No,
Whoa.
sir. Ma'am, sir,
Your
ma'am.
kink and this table is two different things.
Hold on.
All right.
hold.
So never mind.
How did I rein you in? I'm drunk.
I know.
How
So,
dare you?
all right, Alexis, go ahead and give us some mental health
Well,
tips.
first we gotta start like the
Oh.
question of the.
Oh yeah. See, I'm not used to doing it with people sitting next to me. It's a lot of pressure, and they're both taller than me. So, question, icebreaker question. I thought long and hard about this one.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
If you could be
Uh-huh.
any animal, what would you be?
Oh, I want to be a unicorn. No, a dragon, because they're majestic and they can fly around and breathe fire.
So what you telling me is you don't exist?
No, she essentially means she wants wings and to eat hot Takis.
All day
All
long.
day long.
That's a Pegasus. Pegasus is not a unicorn. They always get confused, but I think you also want wings, which just means that you're a unipegus.
Or a dragon, because they have wings and they breathe fire, and I like Takis and I want to
So
fly.
they
certain dragons have
And they
small-
thick.
Wait, certain dragons have small wings and can't fly.
Well, I want the one with the big wings that can fly, that can breathe fire, and that live forever, and they're really smart.
Live forever.
They do live forever.
Literally.
Oh, they go to
kill
sleep.
them.
Anyways,
I'm not
all
gonna
right.
debate dragons.
You're
with
I'm
you.
just saying. Oh, okay.
What? Don't even go there. What? Would you?
Koala.
Sorry.
Why koala though?
Okay, so koalas can get gonorrhea and they don't give a shit. As a human, I have to give a shit.
True. And KJ says, I miss you all. We miss you too, KJ.
We miss you,
We
KJ.
miss you, baby.
Listen, KJ, get your butt back here because I can't ring this in. Okay, I can't ring this in. All right, I need my co-host.
Koalas are really weird. Like, you know, they make these sounds too. They be like, it's so disturbing. But koalas are also really cute and cuddly.
They are cute and cuddly. I get that. I like that.
Nobody's ever I never want to koala.
No. But why is it? Is it like common knowledge that koalas can get gonorrhea?
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Is that a real? You said true. Like
I
you
didn't
agreed
No,
with
say-
him.
koalas spread fucking gonorrhea and syphilis.
I
like
didn't
it's
know that. I was
nobody's
saying
business.
true about them being cute and cuddly. I'm sorry. I was actually looking down and seeing what people are saying so we can like,
That's really common knowledge.
Okay, they said she's thinking like it was saying. All right, so let's get into it.
Okay, so if y'all don't know, like I'm just saying, like koalas be getting it all the way.
All right, enough with the koalas. I'm sorry. Anyways,
I didn't want to be thought I was weird.
we got an hour. All right, we got a whole hour. That's it. I've never had to be this responsible, and it's because somebody less responsible than me is now on the show. So, Friendapist. By the way, follow the Friendapist Jacks
yeah.
on Instagram. Finally got that page up and running. It's finna get it going. So,
Yeah.
Friendapist Jacks. So, give us some, tips.
So I think one of the cool things about mid-year check-in, like mental health. So when we first started in, it was January, we did our first check-in, or was it February of
Our
this year?
first check-in was in January.
So part of it is just being aware of, it's the middle of the year, and sometimes we can have goals that we set for ourselves in January that we either make come July, or we're like, I don't even know what happened. Like I had some goals. I was supposed to be losing weight. I was supposed to be done my yoga training. Like I had all these goals, and then life was like, girl, sit down and chill. Like just, you're overworking yourself. Chill out. And so sometimes I really enjoy the space of like the mid-year check-in, because you can restart your goals or reset your goals or reevaluate what you're doing, right? So a lot of times it's working on giving yourself the space and time. So one of the key things we talked about before, and I want to reiterate today, is the grounding. Like you brought up, like, how do I stop future tripping? Because sometimes it's really easy to be like, I should have did this, I should be here, da 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 da. And we're like all the way 20 years down the road, and you're amping up your anxiety. So one of the cool techniques I often teach my clients, or often do myself, is the breathing. So I do a breathing method where I do I think we did the box breathing last time, the 4-4-4.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's also like do a grounding technique.
Fo.
And breathing.
Breathing.
But I do a grounding technique in the 5 senses that I can do with you guys. Once I pull it
Are we about to breathe?
we're about to breathe, honey. We're
All right,
about to
give
breathe
me a
and
second.
focus.
I gotta breathe before I breathe.
Yes, live your truth.
What is happening here?
I gotta breathe. You gotta spread your legs to breathe. You ain't know that you have to do that as a dude? Male anatomy.
There's a lot of stuff about being a dude I don't
Male
know.
anatomy depicts that you literally have to spread
Yeah,
your
spread
legs
out.
in order to breathe. That's why on the subway, motherfuckers have to spread their legs because they can't breathe when you like got tight legs because you're nuts.
Yeah. No, well,
Your nuts is your lungs.
Are these speedos or shorts or what are
These are.
Oh my
Andrew
God, he's gonna
Christie.
And you
Well,
asked.
he's
It's your fault because you asked. You asked, and he showed. So I don't even know why.
just gonna
I don't even know why you acting like.
She
Why is he doing that?
Ass.
Oh my goodness!
Okay.
All right,
I
guys.
swear to God, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm really going to be serious now.
Okay, we're gonna be serious. We work on grounding. So it's real simple.
Mhm.
It's like the 5 senses grounding technique. It's really simple. So first thing we're gonna do: sit up straight, or sit or relax, however you want to sit. You can slouch, you can relax,
Can I
whatever.
hold my drink?
Yes, of course. Drinks are always needed.
Oh, hallelujah. Breathing alcohol.
So you look for 5 things in the room. 5 things you see. Say it out loud. For example, I see a light, I see a camera, I see a laptop, I see a microphone, I see a goblet, I see a cell phone, right? 4 things you can feel. I can feel my glass is plastic. plastic. Oh, I got country on y'all real quick. I can feel the carpet under my feet. It is soft. The hair on the back of my neck, I can feel that. And I can feel the chair that I'm sitting on, regrounding myself, right? So three things I can hear. I can hear I used to hear the fan. I can hear the crickets outside. And I can hear the buzzing of the lights.
Bitch, I'm deaf. I can't hear crickets.
Well, I'm by the window.
I hear cars.
You hear cars? You hear
I
cars?
seriously don't hear shit, but y'all.
Oh, you hear us?
Oh, I already was told I'm losing this year. Okay,
It's
keep
okay.
going.
And then
I'm
the last
sorry.
one, no, you're fine. And the last one is taste, something you can taste. I taste the sangria I just had.
Hello, somebody.
I brush my teeth, so
Right?
it's kind of minty. So part of and take another deep breath at the end, and release it. So sometimes when we get so focused on, I call it future tripping, that's anxiety. Anxiety is the things I'm focused on. So I'm so focused on all the things in the future that I get so far out in the front of me, or I get so sad and focused on things in my past that could lead to me feeling depressed or down. So the grounding exercises really bring me, or whoever uses it, right to the present moment where I am. Right now, I'm sitting here. I'm with you guys. I'm on Rainbow Table Talk. We're having a good time. We're laughing, hee-hee-ha-ha, and I give myself the opportunity to enjoy the spaces that I'm in. Because a lot of times we get to a space where I should be doing this. It's July and I don't have things accomplished that I wanted to accomplish. Or it's July and I have accomplished everything. Now what? Is give yourself, okay, ground, breathe, and remind yourself of where you are in this moment.
I always wonder that about Beyonce.
What?
Like, what does her regular, like, I've accomplished this schedule look like? Could you, like, okay, in a serious note, but also trying to be funny, but like, in a serious note, like, Beyonce has to have way more hours in her day than the regular person.
True.
There's no possibility that she has the same amount of hours and accomplishes the same. How do you learn dance moves?
Her full-time job is her passion. That's the difference.
I know it's
Her
fucking
full-time-
Jay-Z.
'cause
I
it
would
is-
fuck him too for money.
Oh my goodness. What were you
I
saying?
wasn't prepared.
What were you saying?
Your full-time job is your passion, then you have time for it. The reason why we feel like we don't have enough hours in a day is because we go work for other people, and then we come home after working for other people and try to give our everything, and we're exhausted because we spent all day working for others. She's at that place now where she's done the work and she's working for basically herself. So
I guess when you have 24 hours to work
when you
on
got
just your
24
passion,
hours to work on just your passion, listen, if I had 24 hours to work on just my passion, and then see the children every now and then,
if
I
anybody
could get some
wanted
stuff
to
done.
hire me to breathe air,
What?
I'm worth it.
Are you passionate about breathing air?
I'm so passionate about it. I've been doing this since I was born.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. So I thought since we have a professional and
That's me.
licensed mental health
And a
therapist
mental
here,
patient.
and a mental patient
I wouldn't
here.
say that. He's not a mental patient.
He's not
Oh,
just a
die
very-
down.
Very big personality.
Listen, I was going to figure out who to go with first, and I was like, I should be like ladies first, but then I was like, is that him or should I be like queens first? And I was like, or
I can't stand you.
I didn't know how we were gonna do this. So
I'm non-binary, so it doesn't matter.
oh,
If she would have gone first, it'd still been ladies.
it's still been ladies. All right, so listen, we have had some people write into the show asking different questions for the sake of anonymity and I said it right the first time.
Yes,
I
you
said
did.
Anonymity, not
Anonymity.
anonymity.
Anonymity. Welcome to Nemo. All right, so we're going to basically I'm going to ask a few questions, read a few questions that have been brought into our chats, and we're going to get our licensed mental health counselor to discuss it. And then we're going to get, I don't want to say Dear Abby. I want to say, can we call you Gaby?
I love Gaby.
It's Gaby. So we're going to get Gaby.
Dear Gaby.
Dear Gaby This is our Dear Gaby segment, okay?
Hi.
So,
Gaby with an I, not with a Y.
It's like Gaby, like gay bi.
With 2 eyes.
With 2 eyes.
Please don't spell it wrong, because then you'll Google it wrong, and then you're really bad at Google.
Mess it up. So, all right. Here's a question from anonymous person, or say John Doe. Yes, that
John Doe. Okay.
John Doe. Jean Doe.
Ooh, is that a French person?
Right, Jean Doe.
Jean Doe.
Jean Doe.
Is it cute?
So, they said, I'm married, and I don't think it's gonna work much longer.
Ooh.
The more I put into it, the more I'm being sucked dry. And my only reason for continuing to try is 1, I'm married. 2, I love this person. 3, I love her children. The other 3.
So she's queer.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other 3 boys they're 21, 19, 17. They don't want to do nothing with their life. And she doesn't push them, and they think they should be able to tell me what and how the house should be ran. They don't want to move out, get a car, and I'm just through. I just need your opinion on this. So, what advice would you give them? Gaby?
Go ahead, Gaby.
Oh no, please don't let me go first. I will ruin everything that you have to say.
I don't know. I think you should go first and not come in after.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel
Men
like
are terrible. We are terrible. I've been a man for a long time, and then I realized I was actually non-binary, but I have masculine traits that actually depend upon the masculine identity, and I've just bled into them. So please don't judge me as a staple for masculinity or men, but men are terrible. Men will use opportunities, especially if they've been comfortable in opportunities, to suck other people dry. It doesn't have to be a woman. It doesn't have to be a man. It just is. Men do this on a regular basis. Energy flows in that manner. And it's really fucked up that men do this shit. Most men will be like, okay, well, I can deal with this, and I can, men will settle. Men will settle. I just talked about this with somebody else earlier today. Men will settle a whole lot easier than women ever will settle. Women are like, I don't want that. I don't want anything that looks like that. I'm going to wait until something comes along that looks like what I want.
So, they're asking, how do they deal with a person with kids?
Oh, kick their ass out. Kick the kids out.
But the wife is not going to allow for
Kick
that.
the fucking kids out.
It's her kids, basically.
Okay, well then you leave. Goddamn, break up with him. Break up with her. What the hell? I don't understand this. It's a situation that you don't like, so now you are uncomfortable. What does that mean? Leave out of your uncomfortability. You don't want to be there, then now you have to deal with the consequence. The consequence is that her kids are bullshit, but you have to live with them.
So if you want to stay with her,
you love her, stay with her, fuck the kids. You ain't gotta have fucking Beyonce concerts with them.
True. So
you don't have to go to nobody's fucking family reunion with them. You just live with them. They're there.
But they're not only there, they don't want to do anything.
I promise
You're probably supporting them.
I promise you that 21-year-old is bullshit, and that motherfucker is gonna go ahead and leave as soon as he find out that they mamas is walking around the house with their clothes off. As soon as he see his mama with titties out, as soon as he see his mommy with titties out, ma.
So they just so your advice is to start walking around naked.
My advice is for them to live their authentic ass lives. I mean, if that's what you want to do as a mama, though, because I've lived with my mama for years. I love my mom. Me and my mom get along famously, but me and my mom actually know how to work business together too. Okay. That's a difference. So when you are a person that is just feeding off of the energy of the people that you are around, if you are a man that's going to pull from the energy of the women that are in your environment, women, make them bitches uncomfortable. Make them niggas uncomfortable, and I swear to God, these niggas will dip out with a quickness.
So, in that vein, I think part of it is we have to be aware of people will treat us how we allow them to treat us.
Mhm.
So in this space, you love this person, you love her daughters, and they're great, but
Her sons.
No, she has 3 daughters.
Oh, she has 3 daughters.
I love
too.
her. I love this person, her daughters, and then she has the boys that are the issue.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like you have this space where you love someone. So part of it is going to be actually having.
She got 6 kids.
I don't know. This says number 3, her daughters.
Oh, okay.
She took a lot of dick before she got pussy.
What?
So part of it is allowing yourself the space to say, hey, having that conversation. So a lot of it is going to take not, oh, what am I going to do? It's really sitting down and have a conversation with your partner and saying, hey, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm feeling. This is what I want to see happen. And if we can't come to an agreement, then you have to do that self-check of, am I going to allow myself to continue in this route of insanity, or am I going to do something different? Because at the end of the day, her children are only going to do what you guys allow in the home. So if there's no consequences, if there's no rules in the home, if they're saying, hey, there's no need to get a job, there's no need to do X, Y, and Z if you're not setting the rules of engagement, right? I left home when I was 18. I go back and visit. I still see my family, but I know that even when I was home, I still paid the bill. Like when I went home for COVID, I still made a purpose to pay the JEA bill and the Georgia Power bill and to like help pay the water bill, because I knew that, hey, I'm here. I'm adding an extra mouth to feed in this space. So a lot of times we have to, especially boys,
give to the benefit of your existence in that space.
Yeah, and a lot of times as women, and not even as mothers, we're taught to be nurturers and carers, and sometimes we don't allow our sons to be in the space to step up as a man, because it's easier of us to be like, oh, I care and I love you and I want to support you, and we baby our sons and we don't baby our daughters. I don't know what cultural background you have, but that's in a lot of families. So sometimes we have to learn how to allow our children the opportunity to grow up. Like, yes, we want to be supportive. Yes, we want to, like, I'm all for children staying at home, going to work, going to school, get a house, get a home when you're ready. Like, I'm all for staying home, save your money, doing X, Y, and Z, but not staying home and just being a burden to my family. So it's kind of teaching that balance in this space. So I agree with what you're saying. Like, hey, make them uncomfortable in the sense of, if you guys are going to be here,
I know.
if you guys are going to be
Right.
here, I'm going to live in our truth. But I'm not going to just baby you in this space, but it definitely is going to be important for you guys to have communication and be on the same page, because the worst thing is to be, hey, I'm trying to set a boundary and I was trying to do something, but my partner is not like, I'm be like, all right, son, you got to do da 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 da. My partner's like, but wait, but no, but nah. So a lot of it is making, like you said, you and your mom, we know how to work together.
Yeah.
So part of it is, if you and your partner are having this disconnect, is sitting down and saying, hey, this is where we are. This is what I would like to see happen. This is the goals I want to set for our family. I love you, but I can't continue to live in chaos because it's not fair to me or to you. So having those kind of healthy conversations and allowing that, because there's a reason you guys love each other. The reason you guys got married. So giving yourself that space. And if it doesn't work, then you have to do a self-reevaluation and say, am I going to stay in this?
Yeah.
Or am I going to free myself?
I mean, I think honestly, like when you're talking about, like, you know, with it being a relationship, and your relationship in relationship to your family relationship, you're talking about having to explain a relationship and what you feel about this person to your family. Most people don't have that epiphany, though.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't know what they feel about a person. They're just like, this person is comfortable and they fit good in this space. And I have no idea why my children feel bad in this space. So I need to push them out, and it feels detrimental.
Right.
So you're saying, as the mother, they would need to have a conversation with their children.
No, I think the first place is to have a conversation with your lover, with your
Okay,
partner.
okay.
Understand the dynamics of your relationship,
Right.
and then
Like, what's
bring
your
it
role
to your
gonna be?
children, right?
Yeah.
And just be like, hey, like, no matter what age your children are,
Right.
like, my mom had a boyfriend when I got to like 16 years old. So it did, like, when she got her boyfriend at 16 and this motherfucker was bullshit, we all told her,
Mom.
Exactly. We were like, girl,
No.
this nigga is 20
He's
years
trash.
younger.
He's trash.
Why?
He's trash.
Stop it.
Mhm.
He drives a motorcycle. You can't ride a motorcycle. You couldn't get a tattoo. Like, we love him. But like,
having
the
a
whole point is
conversation.
to understand the dynamics of your relationship and then be able to explain those dynamics of your relationship to other people, not just to your children, but to other people in plain English.
Mhm.
Most people don't realize that the dynamics of your relationship determine how other people view you.
Okay.
It is not about people viewing you outside of those dynamics, because how other people view you, that has nothing to do with you.
Right.
Yeah.
And
But how you make people perceive you
Mhm.
is going to make all the difference.
And that's one of the key things. Like, I'm a therapist, but I'm a strong advocate for making sure you are doing your mental health, like doing yourself the service of, there are some things that I can talk to my friends and it's great, but they are my friends. So they're going to give me their friend perspective, even the hardcore friend that I got you, girl, da da da. They're still your friend.
We gonna ride.
So sometimes you need.
We gonna ride if you wrong. We gonna ride if you right. We ride.
I'm a ride if you kill somebody and we need to hide the body in the alley under the fucking bleachers.
I'm
and
not
ain't
the
nobody
friend.
gonna fucking know about it because I never told anybody.
You
I'm not the friend to ride for that. I'm not killing nobody for
No,
you.
we ain't killing nobody for you.
She killed the body.
I ain't killing nobody.
You know,
You watch way too much
I kill
ID.
nobody with you. Go ahead.
No, I ain't killing nobody.
No?
Listen,
Okay, I
so
got it.
my advice
I feel bad.
to this person was that first and foremost, I am not a counselor, but you should seek counseling.
Right.
I think that you need to figure out your dynamic, and if conversations between you and your partner are not working with just you and your partner, you need to bring in an outside, unbiased source, not your homegirl, not your mama, not your daddy. Don't put your family in all your
Professional.
business. Get you a professional.
Get a professional.
To sit down and talk to you, because there's ways that you may be explaining things to your partner that they can't hear it. We don't necessarily hear things as they are meant from people who we love. So you need to have somebody who's just on the outside looking in to say, listen, babe, you got these kids. There needs to be some structure
They badass.
because not just for a relationship. You got a 21-year-old in your house not doing nothing, don't even want to get a job, has no motivation. I don't know what's going on with the kids these age. When I was 16, I wanted a car. When I was 18, I said, give me my phone bill, give me my insurance, let me get off your stuff. So
I don't want to break that. Like, just because, okay, age doesn't mean shit.
but what
Age
I'm
doesn't mean shit.
it's not what I'm saying is it's not the age. It's not the
maturity
age.
level.
It's
the maturity level.
It's
It's
the
not
maturity
the-
level. But still, at 21,
We expect a certain monicum. You have to remember,
man,
when
people
you-
was driving cars at 13 and
when you met me, I was still 20 years old, living with my mom.
no, that's okay. I'm not saying living at home is a problem. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm
I didn't
saying
pay no bills
is
either.
the motivation. They don't want to work.
I mean, you know what? According to what she says, yes, I agree.
There has to be.
If there's
You have to teach your kids
if
how
there's
to
no
have some
ambition,
intrinsic
if there's no-
motivation.
Yeah,
That's-
I've actually been trying to employ that into into my nephew, and that's a big issue within like the Black male community. Unfortunately, there's this like up and coming Black male community that are children of single mothers that will live with their mothers because there's this protective identity behind it too. Like, I have to protect my mother because they've seen the abuse that their mother has gone through, and I have to stay here to protect them. So I understand that, but I'm also like, girl, get your own. Get your own.
And I think that's and it speaks in the vein of each generation is something different. So I'm not gonna say like this generation is XYZ, because a lot of these generations are the reasons behind Black Lives Matter, the reasons behind all these different movements. So it's what?
I was just saying this is a good combo.
Oh, so and allowing, and so it's a dynamic. Like, some people don't have the motivation at any age. I know some 40-year-olds that's still trying to make it in the hip hop industry, selling mixtapes on the side of the road, right? Those that there's I dropped a new album coming out soon, and I got 3 kids at home, but I don't really see them. Like there's still that dynamic out there, right? There's some people that get married at a certain age and they stay married. So I think part of it is realizing that each generation is something different. And this question in particular, yes, encourage your kids to have some kind of goals, expectations. But for me, I know my brother stayed at home until he was 24, helping my dad build a house and all this other stuff and going to school and going to work, right?
Different.
And that's what I'm saying. But some people just go to school. Like if I'm supporting you and you have a dream and a purpose and a goal, that's great. But when you're not doing anything, when you lack motivation for something, that's an issue. I think anyone we desire as humans, we desire that connection, and we also need something to pursue, some goals, some passion. Talk about Beyonce has 24 hours to pursue her passion. For some of us, I work a 9 to 5, and then after my 9 to 5, then I focus on my goal.
She on Houston time is chopped and screwed.
So, but at the end of it it truly is 1, communicating with your partner. And then 2, checking yourself, because we all come from different backgrounds. Yeah. So what's normal, what my normal might be different than it might be abnormal to you, but it's normal to me in that space. So it's kind of figuring out how to communicate and how to bridge that gap with each other.
Yeah.
All right. Thank y'all for that. That was riveting conversation.
Got
you. There we go. All right. So let's see. This question was posed. I would like to see.
That's a long question.
You know how people get to talking on the internet. So this question, this is a situation that I want to bring up, and I want to see how you guys would respond to this situation.
I'll be a bitch ass.
So,
red fight. I'm sorry.
So this dude is friends with benefits with another man, right? They're friends with benefits. They don't have anything set in stone. One wants a relationship. The other is like, not right now. I'm sowing my wild oats right now. Okay. So maybe we can revisit this topic later. So the one who wants the relationship says, "Hey, come on over tonight. Come hang out with me." When you get there, they have another dude there already. And they just say, "This is my homeboy. And I just thought we could watch a movie." So you all just sit there and watch a movie.
Girl.
Listen.
Girl.
Listen, Linda.
Yo, go ahead.
Finish the story, but I'm already lying.
So
go ahead.
I'm gonna take my therapist hat off on this.
You
to
all
be best
sit
friend.
there.
My therapist just told me. No.
You sit there and you watch the movie together. Everybody's.
It better be a Marvel fucking film.
It better be an epic movie.
It better not be Black Widow. Fuck you, nigga. Black Widow. Fuck.
Everybody's in their own respective space, and then once the movie ends, he gets up. And the friend gets up and says, I'm finna dip. I'll see y'all later. And he walks into the door and they hug for an extended period of time. Let's say maybe about 13 Mississippis.
Did he touch his ass?
No, just a good firm cheek to cheek.
I get a good ass touch on all of my friends.
Oh, all your friends. Okay. So and then he leaves. So then how do you respond to that situation afterwards?
This would be
You don't.
This will be the last time you see me.
Right. Like either this will be the last time you see me, or I'm gonna leave your place with my seed in your booty hole. That is all that can possibly really happen. You are a cream-filled muffin by the time that I leave.
How did I get here? My church members.
I don't care that your friend was there.
Listen, I meant to say at the beginning of the show.
Language is just,
This is if Jose the Hype is on the show. Language is going
This
to
is
be
the X-rated
there's a
version.
parental advisory.
Make sure your kids are not in the room.
Listen. If your church members was watching,
If your church members are watching,
No, don't start it. Sit down.
oh shit!
Oh Lord.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
I can't stand you. Sit down.
Oh, shut up!
All right. So, what would
Okay.
your response be?
I'm sorry, I didn't finish.
He
Okay,
was
go
still
ahead.
talking.
Before you go, I just want to. Okay, so on a very serious tip. Okay, so I've been in situations where I walk into a place and somebody called me over and they're like, "I want you to come over," and we're trying to get sexy time and shit like that. And then I get in there and they have a whole other person there, and the first thing I do is like, "Oh, bye." And I literally will leave. I have never done anything different. I don't go into random situations like that. One, because I am a black gay male, and if I go into situations like that, I have no idea what I'm going to come out looking like.
Mm-hmm.
And let that be a true story for most of you. You don't know where you're going to go into and what you're going to come out of. So always be apprehensive. Always keep a knife in your damn pocket anywhere that you go. If it's a knife, if it's a gun, whatever the fuck you need to do to protect yourself. That's a real story, okay? So, coming into that and coming out of that, I don't mind if somebody else is there, if it's a comfortable environment and if they give me comfortability.
Right.
I'm going to sit with them and I'm going to enjoy that movie because that is me spending quality time with that person. And if they are still giving me the affection in that moment, that's a totally different vibe.
That's different. Okay.
You know, like, okay, your friend is here, but like, I'm just here.
I'm still chilling
Like,
with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a different vibe. But if it's like they give an affection to that other person, or they keep trying to impose a threesome onto you, and you weren't ready for a threesome, I don't walk into random threesomes.
Just
You
walk into a threesome.
don't just give me a threesome.
Don't just give me a threesome.
Right.
Like
What you want for Christmas? I got you a threesome.
bullshit. I didn't expect this. My dick ain't ready. It needed at least 3 months. You should have told me in September.
I didn't prepare for this much to be on Rainbow.
Believe his truth.
Live your
Give
truth.
your
Your show's name is
Rainbow
Rainbow Table Talk.
Let's go.
Hi, I'm Jose the Hype, and I'm here to give you your TED Talk. I mean, Rainbow Table Talk.
Let's go.
Like,
I love it. And I agree in the sense that especially you don't know how this person's going to respond in seeing me and how I'm going to respond in seeing this person.
what if you fuck that person beforehand?
Right, you never know. Or what if this person has a vendetta against me? Like, you don't know like what history we have because we haven't had this conversation. So a lot of times in these kind of situations, I think sometimes people do power plays and power moves to see what your reaction is going to be. So at the end of it,
oh, that sounds like manipulation.
yeah, that's manipulation. That was manipulation. If I'm with someone, regardless of friends and benefits, whatever the situation is, if I'm coming to see you and the plan is we finna do the do, and I get there and there's someone else here, that's a disrespect to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a disrespect to me, regardless of if I said I wasn't ready for a relationship or not. That's disrespect to your friend, because at the end of it, you can have a conversation with me and say, hey, this is where I'm at. This is what's going on. So I think part of that is being aware of the person that you're engaging with, regardless of if it's something that is a one night stand, but friends with benefits, someone that randomness, or friends with benefits, or someone I'm in a relationship with. We need to actually be able to trust that you value me enough to not put me in situations that are dangerous to me. Because at the end of it, you don't know who this person is. You don't know
more so that make you feel in danger.
Yeah, in danger.
Because situations of danger don't always feel like they are danger in the beginning.
Until it becomes dangerous.
Until it becomes dangerous.
Right.
And so make you feel in danger is a totally different feeling.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah. So I think part of
they're in agreement.
We agreed the other time too.
I mean, we agreed that
we've been in agreement.
No, we've really been in agreement most of the time, actually.
We've been in agreement.
I just have my agreements anymore.
Hey, I'm listening. He's speaking some truth.
Right.
I'm more of a bitch that will take the point of like, hey, bitch, I'm gonna slash your fucking tires. Oh, swear to God. Do you not realize this hair is blue? I'm a crazy bitch.
crazy.
I will rock your fucking world,
Oh my
nigga.
God. So, all right. So, with
It
that
ain't
being
pride.
said, you need to always make sure that you are respecting yourself.
Yeah.
You can't expect other people to respect you, so you have to be mindful of your worth. You have to be mindful of who you are in a situation, and make sure that you keep yourself out of situations that could potentially lead to you needing 1-800 bail bonds. So you need to make sure that you just keep yourself safe, because above all else, we too old to play games. All right?
I mean, if you are that old, though.
If you are old, if you're young,
I mean,
you're
if
still
you're
a
young,
play
you're
game.
gonna
I
still
was
have
18
those-
and I was too old to play games. I'm too old to play games.
Yeah, you're the only one that's too old to play games. Cause goddamn,
Yeah,
like
but I'm saying
the rest of
I
us was
respect
like, we didn't learn this shit until I was 29.
I'm speaking from
I think
You had way more
I had-
experience than us.
Well,
Fuck you.
hold on. What you
Fuck
ain't
you.
finna do is say wait, like I was out here. Never mind. Next question. We
How
got.
dare-
like, whoa. I said, hold on, like, okay, guys, since we unpack
No, we ain't
like
finna.
this friendship.
we
Like,
ain't
should we
finna-
deal
So
with this?
let's
Unpack
unpack
this.
Unpack this.
Are we gonna just go to section
No,
purple or section yellow?
It's cold black. All right, so we got one more question that we gonna pose for tonight, and then we're gonna get on out of here. So
Love you guys.
this one says, "Hey, my girl and I have 2 years on the book.
Okay.
It's been a shaky 2 years.
Oh,
To
break
get-
up with her already.
See,
It's been shaky, bitch.
It's
Break
been
up with her already.
so to get right to the point,
Okay.
I'm her first. I'm a stud.
First of what?
First lesbian experience,
Okay.
and I'm a stud,
You bitches love doing that shit.
right? Like it's a
No, go ahead.
I don't know. It's like we get a trophy. I don't know. I hate that she doesn't respect me as much as she respects men. I can say something and she will argue with me about it, but if a man says something, she's all ears agreeing. It's a constant battle of domination. She talks crazy to me in public and around her family and friends. I never seen her talk crazy to either one of her baby daddies, nor any other man for that fact. I desire to be treated with the same respect she shows men. But she says I'm not a man, that we are equal, and I will never have say so over her, blah, blah, blah. I agree with her. We are both women, but I'm a stud. And at some point, I want the same treatment she gives men. I'm at my tipping point and have decided to walk away. I love her and want to be with her, but I don't want a relationship where I feel like the femme or not getting my ego stroked. They wrote eagle, but never mind. Not getting my ego stroked.
We knew.
How can I save this relationship without ending up in leggings?
Don't break up with her. God damn. What the
So-
fuck is wrong with you? Break up with her.
So wait, before I would
Please let her go first,
I
because
wanna- just
goddamn,
let me-
you already know my sentiments, and I have reasons behind it.
Let
Go
me
ahead.
get on this.
Go ahead.
Like that's kind of, like when the Key and Peele does the Barack Obama Barack really wants to say, and I feel like he just said what I wanted to say. Like,
okay.
So do I need to go ahead and expound? 'Cause I will.
I'm gonna go. Wait.
I got something.
I got something.
Okay,
Wait.
go ahead. Go.
We all have something.
We all have something on this.
I have something to share.
Okay. First and foremost.
First and foremost.
Not to say that you are not dating a lesbian.
Right.
You are dating a straight woman who happens to want a relationship with you. You cannot expect the same person that she is with a man, because she is not with a man. She has been used to being in a situation where she is submissive with these men, but with you, she may not want to be submissive, and you have she might want to be dominant with you in a relationship. What? You gonna get some of that dirty urine? Oh, most angry. Thank you. So I don't think that she's in a position where she wants to be submissive to you. Thank you. I needed that. And so you're asking for not respect, because I think she respects you. You want her to bow down. You want her to obey. You want her to be a different level of submit. And I pose this question to you the same way I would pose it to a man that wants a woman to submit to them. Are you somebody who is worth submitting to? Because if she doesn't see, people will submit to those who they feel are worthy to submit to. So
Right.
if she doesn't see something, there's something in you that she doesn't see to be like, she got it, she win. There's something in these men that she sees that is like, you good, but she don't see that in you. So
she a brat. Stop it. She a brat. She a brat. She's a brat. She's a brat. If you're talking about BTS, you know what I'm talking about. BDSM.
Oh, what? No.
If you're talking about in the realm of BDSM and just the organization of who you are as a dominant, and if you want to be the dominant, she is a brat. You need to give her stables of dominance. Give her points where she can say, this person is the head of the dominance in my life. I'm not saying that means that she has to bow down to you. Not in that like sense.
No.
I meant to BDSM.
Why did we go to BDSM though?
Because that's really a staple in BDSM.
Okay, the
submissiveness.
No,
understanding the submissive and the dominance.
Okay.
Like most people want that dominance and they want the submissive. If you're a person that wants that dominance,
then you need to go
then
find
you
that.
you have to understand what being a dom is. Not just find it, but also understand what that means. And if somebody who is already submissive to you becomes unsubmissive, they become.
You better 50 Shades of Blue it, boy. You better 50 Shades of Blue it.
I love
You
y'all.
know,
I
but
love
if
y'all
somebody
so much.
does no longer wants to be submissive to you, then they're becoming a brat. And now you either have to punish them or you need to find out what it is, because they may just be missing affection. And
okay, I get where you're
the
going.
language of affection
Okay.
is punishment.
But I
The
don't.
domination. All
It's
right.
the domination.
But the battle for domination, that line is where
Right,
that's where you're going.
But
okay.
the thing is, she doesn't-
I know. You're reading it in a different way. He focused on the domination part, and he
Okay.
went to the BDSM
Okay.
track
Sure.
of brat, submissive, dominance. Being a dominant, if you want to be the dominant, you have to prove that you're dominant enough for the person to submit to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're in the space of talking about this person is, if you're her first lesbian encounter, is she truly a lesbian, or is she someone that just really is attracted to you in this space? And now she's so used to being with a man, so that now she's with a woman. And if you aren't exhibiting the same
Attributes
masculine energy
masculine
that the man that she's used to, she might
You
just
miss
see
the
you as a
masculine.
homegirl that, we have sex and you're my homegirl. So me and my homegirls talk like this. So we do it like this. And it's
like
not.
I wish my homegirl would ask me to go make her a sandwich on a
Right,
regular basis.
like
I'm
what?
just like, go make you
you
a sandwich.
You know where the kitchen is. You know where the kitchen is.
No
Go.
pun intended.
You know what I mean is.
But I think in that space, sometimes I love how you said, like, if you're dating someone that has not been with a woman before, or even a man has never been a man before, it's learning the role. It's learning whatever role works best in your relationship, right?
Yeah,
so
that's
part of
it.
it is having that open
that's a
communication.
relationship.
So if you're communicating with her like, hey, I'm a stud and this is how I want to be treated, and this is what the respect and level I desire. If she doesn't see it, she's not going to respond. Or if that's not what she believes in, she's not going to respond. So part of it is
like you thinking more highly of yourself than you all.
No. Everybody
because I
that
feel
gets
like-
into relationships, they always think the same way. There's somebody that is more dominant than the other.
This is very true. But in this situation, you want it to be you, and it's not. You're not the most dominant in this situation. You think you've been in relationships where you are the dominant, but it's not in this situation. So go ahead, put that apron on, cook that dinner.
Oh, hush.
I played.
Where did the apron come from?
I
Put your pearls, like the apron.
How dare you give the advice that I would give?
Wash that clothes.
You were supposed to be the neutral.
Guys, like,
Girl, no.
listen.
Okay, look,
Wait.
don't do all of that. You don't have to do all of that. The best solution for you to do is find a space for you to have dominance. If you want to maintain your relationship
with
and
her.
the dominance in your relationship with her, find a space in your relationship to have dominance. Maybe it's dominance in the bedroom. Maybe it's dominance at the supermarket. Maybe it's dominance in the car.
I want a banana.
What? He said dominance at the supermarket.
Get the goddamn banana. The organic ones, guys.
See,
The crazy thing is that actually is real.
That's a real talk.
That's a real
That's
talk.
so real.
Oh, I'm learning so much
Like
today.
BDSM is such a real thing. Like people do it in public and you have no idea that they're doing it. So
I saw a dude shovel peppermint to a girl's mouth one day.
I can't stand it.
Was that?
What?
Now I'm gonna be looking for signs of BDSM in public.
All right, so moving right along. Thank you guys for coming to this Red Table Talk, TED Talk on that
Rainbow Table.
Rainbow Table Talk.
Rainbow Table TED Talk.
Table
Rainbow
TED
Table
Talk.
Wait, I'm sorry. Let me finish my point to the person that's actually watching. When it comes down to it, like you have to understand the spectrum of your dominance, and if what she's looking for and what she's hungering for, this comes to communication. You have to know what she's hungering for, and she has to be honest and open enough to give you that.
Right.
She is dating you to make her baby daddy jealous. Get out.
She was not.
Don't say that.
That was not the case. That was not the case. Most people that get into actual relationships are getting there to heal themselves. They're not getting there to actually have revenge. They want to heal themselves because they think that somebody else can do it for them. But the thing is that
so maybe she doesn't even want to agree with these dudes. She's just so used to being dominated by them that now she's in a space where she feels like she can actually have a voice. Maybe she's comfortable with you enough to have a voice in her relationship.
But she's not comfortable enough to have a voice because she hasn't voiced that she's uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So that is something that you guys should talk about in couples therapy.
Ah, yes.
Exactly.
Bring it all back home to the therapizing of the therapizing.
No, I'm a firm believer of therapy. Like, as much as I joke and laugh and goof, like, I swear to God, I'm drunk as hell and I will laugh my ass off on everything I'm talking about. But I'm very serious when it comes down to your mental health. Like
mental health. It's like Newports.
Newport
Newports in therapy. Mental health.
Get this mental health. Anyways, in your mental health, like it's a discussion that has to be had, and most people don't know the words.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest thing. That's a help with therapy. You don't know the words to put to what you're going through.
Right.
You can express it in the most simplistic ways.
Yeah.
And therapists are like, well, that sounds like this, this sounds like this, this sounds like this. This is what you're going through.
Mm-hmm.
And they're able to give you a word to it.
And you can understand it
Something
better.
that homogenizes the identity.
Homogenize. You better.
Come on. Talk
Yes.
Honey,
Come on with these milky statements.
That homogenizes the idea of what you're already going through.
Right. Oh, that's a good
Awesome.
way to end. I like
But-
that.
Awesome.
You got it. You got it. You got it, baby. So just understand. You got it.
Listen, y'all. Thank you for listening to us.
Oh, really? You fucked me up on words,
Oh.
and now you fucking up on
It's
words.
the juice. What did you put in this sangria?
This is
Sangria.
juice. Thank
Juice
you
my
very much.
foot. So
Let's
anyway,
get a toast.
let's toast. Toast to the Rainbow Table Talk.
Woo.
KJ, we miss you. Come on back. Listen, Jose the Hype, go ahead and tell them how to reach you, man.
Make sure that you find me on Instagram, Jose _ that's a J, not a H. Jose _ DA _ hype. Jose _ hype. Jose the Hype. Make sure you find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook as well under J Jose, JAJOSE. You can find me on Twitter in the same name, JAJOSE. If you are in Atlanta, I'll be doing shows in Atlanta. I'm a stand-up comedian. If you want to find me here in Jacksonville, I'm only here for like 23 more hours. So I promise I will see you then.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, right. Exactly. And also, if you find me in Austin, Texas, please come and find me and let me know if you're attractive or not, and if you really want to be my baby daddy.
All right. So thank you for that. We appreciate you being on the show.
I have no qualms about race.
Oh,
Yes.
Love is
right.
love.
Love is
All right.
love.
Love is love.
I love it.
Dick is not dick.
No, wait a minute. All right, so
Big dicks.
you got a lot of alphabets, LMHC. So
LMHC.
LMHC.
dare you? You're
She got a lot of LMHC. All right, so tell us where to find you.
You can find me on Instagram, _Friendapist JAX. I'm gonna start my TikTok soon. And then also I just have regular Instagram, Simply Lexi 007. That's me too. I post positive things all the time. So follow me. Check me out and be on the lookout. Some great things are coming.
So listen, this has been Rainbow Table Talk. You can email us at rainbowtabletalk20@gmail.com. I am DJ Duchess. I am on everything as DJ Duchess. We are now streaming on Facebook, Instagram,
Insta,
Twitch,
and
YouTube.
So
Make sure that you check us out. We are here every second and fourth Thursday. We got some more stuff lined up for you. So please write to us. Let us know what you want to see, what kind of content you want from Rainbow Table Talk. We appreciate you guys tuning in. I want to thank my guests, Jose the Hype,
Let her know.
the Friendapist.
Let them know if they want to see more nipples.
Oh, we can do this again. If you guys write in questions you want us to answer, me and Jose, we can like Zoom something. We can get it together.
Honestly, look, if y'all just want to see something with me and the therapist and just have us we don't have to have the short people involved. I just want to let y'all know, if y'all just
we will have the short person.
No. I'm not saying it's because you're short. I'm just saying it's because you're short.
Oh. Bye, guys.
I wasn't gonna say no your mama jokes, but because I love your mama. Because I love your mama. That's what I'm saying.
Hold up.
All right, y'all. We finna drink some sangria. Y'all have a good night. Be safe. We love you.
Buy my book.
What? That is not